Hi, this is Gifter Phoenix, and basically I'm going to take you through a very short tutorial about making kaleidoscopes. I use the app known as Camera Kaleidoscope, and I have picked out my coloring book that says 100 positive different sayings. The saying that I'm choosing for this tutorial is called "Dialogue Changes Everything," which I totally believe is true, hence why I'm making this. Now, as you can see, the first one that I'm using, it's scene 1, and it is a small circle within the kaleidoscope itself. And as I change it, you can see where it is definitely changing. Now, the bad thing about this app is that the screen happens to be very touchy, and when you go to press the button, despite no matter how much you hold your device, camera, phone, whatever that you're using, it will change and it is hard to use. So that bright flash right there means that I just took a picture and see how it changed. It went to scene 2 that I like to call the hedgehog porcupine design. It is not one of my favorites. It's just really not. You can definitely come up with some cool ones, but it's just really hard to work with. So that's scene 2. Now we're going to go on to scene 3, which is a diamond pattern and everything like that. Now this can be really cool, but it tends to be in a pinwheel formation, which is good, but it leaves out a whole lot of other stuff that just seems too spacey for me sometimes. Taking a picture there. And there we go. Next is basically scene 4, which is smaller diamond patterns of that pinwheel design that we go for, that it's going for. I like to line up a lot of different stuff in this particular design, as you can see. There we go. It's going to take another flash. It's another thing. It does take quite a few seconds. It takes up to about 10 seconds for it to actually, once you hit the button, for it to actually take the picture. And you're trying to hold things. This is scene 5, and what's different about scene 5 is that it takes a mirror type kaleidoscope. So you'll have basically in the center is what the centered kaleidoscope, but on the other side of it is the diamonds, and that is the mirror type. You see how it's mirroring instead of actual centering. Not one of my favorite ones, and it can be really interesting to work with. Next, we're going to slide on over to scene 6. Now, this is my favorite one to work with. It is definitely in that diamond pattern again, but it actually takes it and it mirrors it inside. And there it went back again. See what I mean about that touchy screen? Now we're going to go on to scene 7 because I only have so much time. And this is basically the smaller version, smaller diamonds of that mirror type kaleidoscope. Our last one is basically scene 8, and this is what I like to generally consider is what you would see out of a kaleidoscope. You know those ones that are tunneled and you have as a kid, and they had little glitter, and you'd shake it and then you put it up to a light. Well, this is basically what I think is a true kaleidoscope. So there we go. That is your quick tutorial on Instagram of how to do kaleidoscopes. Bye. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Stop.